Good morning. It is day 7 on the PCT, and I just got up not too long ago. It's about 6:15. We're gonna get started a little bit earlier today. Yeah, it was a really cold night again, but it's been that way every night we've been out here. But it warms up really quickly once the sun comes up. Slept really good last night, and gonna put in probably another 12-mile day today to get us closer to Julian tomorrow. So it should just be a short hike into Julian tomorrow. And sorry I have to whisper, there's other campers around me, but anyway, gonna get up and get going, and talk to you guys soon. Hey guys, so just left camp about 45 minutes ago, and we were at mile 59. Today we're planning on trying to go to about 71 or 72 miles for about 12-mile day, and that's because we're in no hurry to get into Julian. My hiking partner has reservations at a hotel there. She's meeting up with some family members, and then I really need to work on some editing and uploading videos, so I'm planning on taking a 0 there tomorrow. So today will be 12 miles, tomorrow will only be 5 or 6 miles, so it should be a nice easy day tomorrow, and then I get to recover while I'm doing videos. But physically I feel great. My knees are still a little pinchy every once in a while, but I think it's just, I've had a little bit of arthritis in them since my early 30s, on and off, and I think that's probably what's bugging them right now, and it seems to be very intermittent though, which is great, because sometimes it's one side and then the other, and then I don't feel it at all. I can handle that. Had to carry, I have 5.5 liters of water on me, which is the most water I've had in my pack yet, so that makes it a lot heavier, so I'm huffing a little bit because we've been going uphill, but still love this backpack. It still feels like it's really balanced and carrying well on me, so not having any problems with that, and that's a ULA circuit. So anyway, yeah, the water sources are a little kind of sketchy between here and Julian, so that's why we got extra water this time. But I had to get water out of a kind of gross looking horse trough, which is lovely, but that's what my filters are for. Gotta trust them. So anyway, here's my view this morning. So we've been going about 4 miles so far, and my feet are being kind of testy today. We've been on a lot of really loose rock trails, and a lot of going downhill with kind of twisting and turning terrain along with the loose rock. So definitely makes sense that my feet would be kind of angry with me. But I know those things will improve as I go, so I just made myself just kind of slow down a little bit so I get a chance to adjust. And but other than that, yeah, making good time already this morning, and the weather's turning out to be another beautiful day. Going downhill for what seems like forever. It's about 1,000-foot drop that I'm doing right now, so it's a pretty steep downhill, but at least the terrain has gone from super rocky and hard to walk on to at least it's smooth now going downhill. But I still have to take it slow because the knees can definitely still take that extra pressure from carrying this water on my back going downhill, so I still got to be careful. But anyway, I wanted to jump on and talk about yesterday. Was just such an incredible day. Just so much happened in one day. I could have kept videotaping forever, but yeah, I was running out of battery and kept stopping, so I had to keep going. But yeah, I mean, it started with just the gorgeous landscape after we left that Laguna campground. We hit the desert scenery, and then from there it was just migrating butterflies all around me, beautiful overlooks. Got my first trail magic yesterday, which is pretty cool, and met some amazing people on the trail, even just day hikers out to enjoy the day. Were just so friendly and so nice, and had so much fun talking to them. And then a bunch of horses came by, which was really cool for me. And that video, unfortunately, for some reason it taped sideways. Amazing how each day is just so different from the next. And the girl that I'm hiking with, we were talking about that this morning, that, you know, we've been on the trail for 7 days today, and it feels like so long ago since we left the southern terminus, but yet it feels like the time's gone by really fast too. So it's really weird because you encounter so many different things each day, and I feel like you're in a different setting, different life each day. It's weird, but it's pretty cool because you don't know what each new day is going to bring. And like I said, yesterday was like a surprise. There were so many cool things, one after another. And so far today's just been kind of, I guess you would say, just normal, but I'm still enjoying being out here, and let's see what adventure awaits me next. So the trail has gotten beautiful again. Lots of big boulders and sandy cliffs and cacti and agave plants, and seeing tons of lizards up here. So it's just amazing how quickly everything shifts and changes. But it's funny, people always say, well, the trail's got lessons for you and you're gonna learn things about yourself along the way. And it is amazing, like just 7 days into it, and you know, I'm already learning that, you know, it's going to be smooth walking and an easy stretch to climb, and then boom, like 5 seconds later, as you turn a corner, you're going straight uphill over rocky steps, and then you're going downhill for a period of time. It's really challenging, and then you're on the nice smooth surfaces again, where it's easy and just gives the opportunity to really look around and appreciate everything. But it's kind of like life, you know, sometimes it's smooth sailing, and then you get to those rocky hard parts and you just have to push yourself through them, and you know it's not going to stay that way forever, you know, because around every corner or new day things change in a blink of an eye. So you just got to get through each day and appreciate it for what it's trying to teach you. But I definitely have a lot more things to learn out here, but I thought that was kind of cool, and definitely is symbolic of life out here, even though it's in a very simple form. You can't quit on those steep uphill climbs. Got to keep going, and it'll get better. It always does. All right, so just stopping and taking a lunch break, and then we'll continue on to our camping spot, which is several miles ahead from where we are now. But it's been a beautiful day today. It's definitely getting a little bit warmer this afternoon. Still seeing tons of butterflies, different species of butterflies, so I've had some fun trying to photograph them. They're really tiny. And let me show you what I'm having for lunch. And surprise, surprise, more tuna. Tuna, cheddar cheese. And then for dessert I have just some nuts, peanut M&Ms, but I know it's boring, but actually tastes pretty good when you're out here doing this much work, this much hiking, so I don't mind. There's our view. Yesterday when I was passing by some day hikers, this really super nice couple, the lady said to me, "You're doing what I want to do, what I've always dreamed to do." And whoops, but I kind of missed my opportunity. And I looked at her and I'm like, well, you're up here hiking, so obviously you can hike in this terrain just fine. But I was thinking, you're never too old. You're never past the time in your life where you can do something like this, unless it's obviously for physical reasons. But I think, and she looked like she was about maybe my age. I'm not sure, but I just let her know that look at me, I'm 48, I'm out here doing this. Oh wow, sorry, I get distracted. Look, so I just came across our first little field of golden poppies amongst other wildflowers that are out here. That's so pretty. And supposedly there's a super bloom ahead, so there's gonna be a lot more of this. Just amazing. Just gets better and better. So she was basically saying that she's really past the point where she can do something like this. And I told her, look at me, I'm 48, and my youngest just graduated high school, he's in college, and she kind of looked at me like, yeah, you're right, I could probably still do it. She didn't say that, but it's kind of the gesture. But if she's watching, she got my YouTube channel name, and anybody else out there that's older and thinking that they can't go out and do something like this, you're crazy. You definitely can. And actually, I think getting to this mid-age is like the perfect time to do something like this, because we're at such a crossroads where we're getting older and not sure if we're able to do things like this anymore, or maybe not challenging ourselves enough anymore, not going on enough adventures, getting stuck in the same old routine. And also for people like me that whose kids are just leaving home and we're empty nesters, for us it's like trying to rediscover who we are by ourselves without our kids to take care of. It's so cool to be out here and just I'm taking care of me and me only, and it's not so bad. I thought it would be depressing and sad, but it's actually pretty awesome to be just self-reliant and know that we did a good job raising our boys. They'll be just fine without their mom taking care of them. But anyway, you're never too old to do something like this. And I think, midlife and all that is a great time to get out and do something this challenging and exciting. Okay, so we're coming down this trail, and over there we see this white truck and green tent, and we are wondering if it is trail magic. So that would be so cool. Let's go find out. So look at all the pretty wildflowers behind me, and we're gonna see more and more of that as we get closer to the desert. Right, so this looks like a water cache over here, and this is at mile 68.5. So let's see if they have anything left in here. Huh. Yeah, not really much. That's why you carry extra water with you. Just in case. Don't ever rely on the water caches. Look at these beautiful flowers through here. It's so pretty. Alright, we're finally getting down in elevation off of that catwalk. So I was wondering like what will today's adventure turn out to be, and I guess that was it, because that was pretty kind of scary for me for a little bit, but I made myself do it, and well, I didn't have a choice. Kind of helps, but it was definitely pretty high up there, and it was a narrow path and just a steep drop off on one side, and went on forever, but it's not that terrible. Just keep your eye on the path and don't look down if you're nervous. But don't worry, Dad, when I was filming I wasn't I wasn't looking at the camera. I was just holding the camera and really focusing on the trail, so I'm not out here to hurt myself. But this area is also gorgeous. You're probably getting tired of hearing me say that, but too bad. I'm going to say it a lot because it's the truth. Just everywhere you look is just so green. Alright, so we're getting close to, pretty close to camp. There's like several tent sites up ahead, and we're not sure who's claiming them, so, but they're all like close to one another, so we're just going to kind of start looking at them and seeing where we want to try to spend the night tonight. And then tomorrow should be much shorter day as far as hiking goes into Julian. So we did some big miles today and some pretty crazy terrain today. But tomorrow will be kind of a nice little welcome recovery workout into Julian, and then we'll take a zero from there. But it's a beautiful day today, weather-wise and scenery-wise again. So it's just amazing out here. You just can't do it justice in the videos. All right, so we are stopped at mile 71.2 on the trail, and we are going to camp here for the night. So we've got a nice view from up here. Sun's getting close to setting, and we are up, just tucked up in here. It's not too windy. Should be a really nice night. It got pretty warm this afternoon, so I'm looking forward to it cooling down tonight. Yeah, so today was another really amazing day, and wow, look how red my face is. Whew. I am wearing lots of sunscreen, so just really red. Wow. Yeah, I'll try to pick up something a little bit better when we're in Julian tomorrow. But yeah, there's like millions of these crane fly looking things everywhere up here. Yeah, so today was really cool. It's just the scenery was like completely different than yesterday, but it was just equally as beautiful in its own way. And you know, there's always it seems like there's one adventure each day or two, and something that's, you know, out of the ordinary that comes up. And today it was walking those pretty steep ridges. We walked for a couple miles this afternoon before getting into camp, and that was definitely a little intimidating for me, but I'm glad we did it earlier instead of like really late in the day when you're kind of, you know, weary and tired and really just want to get to camp. It seems like that's happened a couple times where, you know, it's just really late in the afternoon, the sun's getting low, and you just want to get to, you know, where you're going to camp, and then you'll hit a really hard part of the trail. It just seems like it's always the end of the day that you hit the hardest part of the trail. But yeah, today we had enough time to get into camp and a bunch of daylight left, so I got to have like you know, some nice time up here with cell service, so I get to message a bunch of people and catch up with that, and probably gonna sleep really good tonight. Super tired. My body feels like it's really gotten beat up. I mean, I've been doing this for 7 days now with no time off, so even though we've been pacing ourselves, it's still just, you know, wearing your body down each day. But I still love being out here. It's awesome, and just continue to pace myself. Again, I just don't want to get injured. I don't want to get taken out of this, and you know, I want the opportunity to finish the trail. And I was kind of like, you know, getting bummed out listening to a lot of people that pass you automatically ask like, when did you start, and you know, how many miles are you doing today? And it just kind of made me feel bad, like, you know, I don't want people judging like, oh, I only did like 5 miles that day or 12 miles this day. And you know, I really didn't want to get into the comparing. Like, seems like everybody wants to know, how many miles did you do? And it's like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's just a question to ask, but it just seems like, you know, I'm not in competition with anybody but myself out here, and this is my experience. And you know, if I want to go 2 miles a day or I want to go 20, it's completely up to me, and I don't want to feel bad about that.
my body feels like it's getting enough of a workout with what I'm doing, so I'm happy with that. And I know by the time we get, you know, a couple hundred miles ahead, we'll be booking along anyway. So tomorrow going into Julian, still the plan, and we are gonna get a hitch at Scissors Crossing, so it's only about 6 more miles to hike from where we're camping, so it should be a nice easy hike tomorrow. And yeah, so looking forward to taking a zero and catching up with videos and editing. But anyway, you guys have a great night or day or morning or wherever you're at watching this video, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.